Hello students, welcome back to our class. So in today's class we are going to solve some of the sums in exercise 4.4. See the first sum. The length of the tangent to a circle from a point P which is 25 centimeters away from the center is 24 centimeters. What is the radius of the circle? Let us see this sum in pictorial form. See they are given a circle. Okay, so the length of the tangent to a circle from a point P. So let this be the center, this be the point P. Okay, so this is the tangent, right? This is the tangent. Tangent means the line which touches the circle at only one point is said to be the tangent. So this is going to be the tangent and this is the point P, and let this be the center O. Okay, so what they are given is the length of the tangent to the circle from a point P, which is from this point to this is the point P, which is 25 centimeter away from the center is 24. So the tangent's length is 24 and the point P is 25 centimeter away from the center. So that is from the center the point P distance is 25. That is 25 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle. We have to find the radius of the circle. So what is the radius? This is the radius, right? We can take anything as radius, but for our simplification, this is the radius, right? Right, and we know that the tangent and the radius makes the angle 90 degree. We have already seen this in example sums. The tangent, this is common in everything. That is the tangent and the circle makes the radius of the circle makes the degree of 90 degree. So this is 90 degree. Okay, now let this be Q. The center be O. Okay, now see here, this is 90 degree and the opposite of 90 degree, this is said to be the hypotenuse. By Pythagoras theorem, we can find this value. If we find that value, that is R, radius. We have to find that. See here, in right angle triangle, OPQ, by what theorem? Pythagoras theorem. You have to use that, you have to mention that. By Pythagoras theorem, OP square plus is equal to PQ square plus OQ square. That is square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So what is OP square? It is 25 square, which is equal to what is PQ square? It is 24 square plus OQ R square. We have to find R, keep R square at one side and bring these two terms. 25 square minus 24 square. What is 25 square? It is 625. What is 24 square? 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9. So 48. 6 576. What's that? 576. Therefore R square is equal to 576. What is the subtraction of 625? Minus 576 is, let this be 11, 1, 5, to be 14, right? Six balance 4 2s are 8, 9, 4 2s are 8, 4. This 576, 625 minus 576 is 15. Yes, it is 9, right? 5. So 49. Right? So R square is 49. What's the value of R? Taking square root on both sides, you will be getting R is 7. So the radius of the circle is 7 centimeter. The radius of the circle is 7 centimeter. See the second sum. Triangle LMN is a right angle triangle with angle 9, L is equal to 90 degree. A circle is inscribed in it. The lengths of the sides containing the right angle are 6 cm and 8 cm. Find the radius of the circle. Okay. So they have given a triangle and it is a right angle triangle, right? L, M, N. L, M, N, it is right angled at L. So it is 90 degree here. Okay, a circle is inscribed in it. So inside this they inscribe a circle. Okay, so inside this they inscribe a circle. Okay, and then the lengths of the sides containing the right angle are 6 centimeter and 8. Let this be 6 and 8. Okay, in the right angle on the side length is 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle. That is, you have to find the radius of the circle. Okay, radius of the circle. Let this be R. Okay, let this be R, and this is also R, this is also R, and this is also R. Okay, so if this total length is 6, from here to this is R, right? So from here to here it will be 6R. Similarly, if this is R, the total length is 8. Okay, so from here to here it will be 8 into R. Okay, it will be 8 into R. Okay, see here, before that you have to find this value. Okay, so how can you find that value? See here, this L, M, and is a right angled triangle at in a L, and we know two values, this is 6 and this is 8. From that we can find that value, right? So, triangle L, M, N, it is right angled at L. That is, angle L is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, by Pythagoras theorem, by Pythagoras theorem, mn square is equal to Lm square plus Ln square. So what is the value of Lm? It is 8. 8 square plus Ln is 6. 6 square. 64 plus 36, which is equal to 100. See here, mn square is 100. What's the value of mn then? Taking square root on both sides, we will be getting mn is equal to 10 centimeter. Okay, so this is 10 centimeter. Okay, see here. Similarly, if we take this as r, this will be r. So this length will be 10r. The whole length is 10 into r. The whole length is 10 into r. The whole length is 6 into r. Okay, now we can proceed. So we have to find the value of our radius. Okay, see here, this whole right angle triangle. Okay, before that, say for simplification, I am drawing another one diagram. Okay, now I am drawing the altitudes. Altitudes means you know that it is perpendicular to the opposite side. From the side, it starts means if the line starts from here means it divides it meets the opposite sides in the 90 degree. Okay, so the thing is, this is L, M, and N. Let this be the center point be O. Okay, now the center point be O. See here, this can be divided into 3. This whole triangle can be divided into 3 sides. See here, this is one triangle. Okay, and another one triangle. This is one triangle, and similarly, this is one triangle. Okay, so the area of the whole triangle LMN can be written as area of LON plus area of LOM plus area of the triangle MON. We can write like that, right? So, area of triangle LMN is equal to, it is splitted into area of triangle OLM plus area of triangle OMN plus area of triangle OLN. Okay, we are going to take this now. Now we know that the area of a right angle triangle's formula. What's the area of the right angle triangle's formula? Area of right angle will be equal to half into length, height into, what's that? Area of the right angle triangle is half into breadth into height, right? So see here, area of triangle LMN, that can be written as half into LM into MN, okay, which is equal to, next, area of triangle OLM. See here, we know that this is, what is LM? What is LM? This is 8, this is 10 and this is 6. Okay, so half into, what is area of OLM? Half into LM into OLM. Half into LM into OM or OL, anything you can take. See here, be clear, this line and this line, it makes the radius. Okay, so half into, what is LM? LM into R, that is height. This is breadth and this is height, this is the radius of the circle, and here this is height, this is the radius of the circle, and here this is height, this is the radius of the circle, that is breadth into height. Okay, plus, and then the next thing is area of OMN, half into MN into, half into MN into this length. That length is the radius. Therefore, we are taking it as R, plus 1/2 into area of triangle OLN. OLN. That is LN into this length. This length is R. So, LN into R, which is equal to half into, what is LM? 8 into R, plus 1/2 into, what is MN? MN is 10. 10 into R, plus half into, what is LN? It is 6 into R. Okay, so in the left hand side we are having half. What is LM? LM is 8. What is MN? MN is, we can take LM and LN. Okay, we can take LM and LN. So it will be 6. Anything you can take. You can either take that also. So now we are taking 8 into 6. Okay, now see this. If you want to cancel, you can cancel. Otherwise, we can take it directly. See here, if you want to cancel, this is 2 and this is 4. So in the left hand side, you will be having 6 4 is 24 is equal to 1 4. So 4 into R plus 1 5. So 5R plus 1 and this is 3. So 3R. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12R is equal to 24. What is the value of R? R is equal to 2 centimeter. So they have asked us to find the radius, right? So radius is equal to 2 centimeter. So first thing what we have found is, we just found the value of this side, hypotenuse side. After finding that, we took the altitude and we divided this whole right angle triangle into 3 triangles. This one and this one. This is also a right angle triangle, right? So the area of the whole right angle triangle is equal to area of the this. Sum of the area of the 3 triangles, and we are taking the area of the right angle triangles half into breadth into height. We are taking that formula and we found the value of R. Okay, now let us see the third sum. Okay, a circle is inscribed in triangle ABC having sides 8 cm, 10 cm and 12 cm as shown in the figure. See the diagram is given like this. So, a circle is inscribed in a triangle. Okay, it is having the sides. Here it is 10 centimeter, here it is 8 centimeter and here it is 12 centimeter. So, this is the point D and this is the point E, and this is the point F. Okay, now we have to find the value of AD, this value, BE and CF. Okay, they have given that. We know that from a point, if two tangents are made to a circle, the length of the two tangents are same. From a point, if two tangents are made to a circle, the distance between the point and the point of intersection, that is the length of the two tangents is same. Therefore, if this is x, this will be also equal to x. If this is y, this will be also equal to y. And if this is z, this is also equal to z. Now let us write that in terms. That is, let AD is equal to AF is equal to x, and then DB equal to BE equal to y, and then CE equal to CF is equal to z. Okay, now see that AB plus BC plus AC. How can we write this? See, AB can be written as AD plus, so we don't want to write like this. First write like this, AB. What is AB? AB can be written as AD plus DB, which is equal to AD. AD is x, and what is DB? It is y. It is equal to, what's the value of AB? It is 12. Okay, and again coming to the next thing, BC. BC can be split into BE plus EC. BE plus EC, which is equal to, what is BE? It is y, plus what is EC? It is z. So what's the value of BC? BC is equal to 8. Similarly, AC is equal to AF plus FC. What is AF? It is x plus what is FC? It is z. What is the value of AC? AC is equal to 10. AC is equal to 10. Okay, now let us take this as 1, 2 and 3. And 3. Okay, they have asked us to find AD, BE and CF. That is the value of x, y and z. Okay, so from this we have to simplify and we have to get the answers of x, y and z. Now let us add these three equations, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so x plus y plus z plus x plus z is equal to 10 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 10 is 30. Okay, see here, what's the answer here? 2x plus 2y plus 2z is equal to 30. Taking the 2 outside, x plus y plus z is equal to 30. Bringing this 30 this side, you will be getting x plus y plus z is equal to 30 divided by 2, that is 15. Okay. So from that, x plus y plus z is equal to 15. Okay, but we know that x plus y is equal to 15. So substituting, equal to 12. Substituting it here, 12 plus z is equal to 15. Therefore, z is equal to 15 minus 12 is 3. So the value of z is 3 centimeters. So from this, substitute this in 2. So what happens? Y plus z is equal to 8, z's value is 3, y plus 3 is equal to 8. So y is equal to 8 minus 3, the value of y is 5. And we know the value of y, and 1 becomes x plus y. So x plus y's value is 5, which is equal to 12. Bring this to 5 this side, x is equal to 12 minus 5 is 7. So AD value is equal to 7 centimeter and B's value is equal to y. What's the value of y? 5 centimeter and C's value is equal to h. What's the value of z? 3 centimeter. This is what they have asked us to find, right? Okay, now let us see the fourth sum. What is the fourth sum? PQ is a tangent drawn from a point P to the circle with center O, and QOR is the diameter of the circle such that they have given the angle and they have asked us to find some other angle. Okay, so there is a circle. Okay, there is a circle. PQ is a tangent drawn from a point P. Let this be the point and let this be the tangent. This is P and this is Q. Okay, PQ is the tangent now, and it is the circle is having the center O. The circle is having the center O. QOR is the diameter. Diameter means the chord which passes through the center is called as the diameter. So let this be Q. QOR is the diameter of the circle such that P O, okay, such that POR will be equal to, so this QOR, right, this is R. Yes. So POR is equal to 120 degree. That is, if we add like this, POR, this is 120 degree. Now we have to find the value of OPQ. OPQ. Okay, see this is the straight line, right? This is a straight line. So the angle made in the straight line will be equal to 180 degree. That is, this whole angle is 180 degree. So this is 120 means this will be equal to, since angle POR is equal to 120 degree. Okay, so the angle in QOR will be equal to 180 degree. To find POQ, so angle POQ will be equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree, which is equal to 60 degree. That is, this angle is 60 degree. Okay, we know that the diameter, you confuse now, you don't want to take as diameter, you can take as the radius. We know that the radius and the tangent makes the angle 90 degree. So here it will be 90 degree. See here, this is making a triangle, right? The sum of the angles of the triangle is equal to 180 degree, 180 degree. See here, so in triangle OPQ, angle QO PQ plus angle PQO plus angle POQ is equal to 180 degree. So what is OPQ? That is what we have to find, right? So angle OPQ plus what is PQO? PQO is 90 degree plus what is POQ? POQ is 60 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. So 90 plus 60 is 150. So angle OPQ is equal to, ring is 150 this side, 180 degree minus 150 degree, which is equal to 30 degree. Angle OPQ is equal to 30 degree. This is what we have to find. They have asked us to find angle OPQ. So the value of angle OPQ is 30 degree. Okay, now let us see the fifth sum. Yes, what's the question? A tangent ST to a circle touches it at B. AB is a chord such that angle ABT is equal to 65 degree. Find AOB. They have asked us to find the angle again. So it is about tangent and the circle. So let this be the circle. Okay, let this be the circle and let the center be O. In the question they have given where O is the center of the circle. Okay, so ST is the tangent. ST. It is touching the circle at the point B. Okay, now let ST be the tangent and the tangent is touching the circle at the point B. AB is a chord such that, let this be AB. AB is a chord such that ABT is equal to 65 degree. This is 65 degree. Find AOB. You have to find the length of this. Sorry, you have to find the value of this. You have to find the value of this. See here, this is the radius, right? See here, that the line OB is the radius. See the line and this we can take like this, ST, okay, and then AOT, right? ABT is making the angle 65 degree. Okay, see here, this is OB is the radius, so the OB makes the angle with the tangent of 90 degree. OB and the tangent will be in the angle of 90 degree. So this whole is 90 degree. Okay, so from this is 65 degree. What is the balance? So see here, angle OBT is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so angle OBT can be divided into OBA plus ABT. Angle OBA plus angle ABT. What is OBA? That is, we have to find OBA. Here it is 90 degree, right? Plus what is ABT? ABT is 65 degree. Bring the 65 degree here. So angle OBA is equal to 90 degree minus 65 degree. 90 degree minus 65 degree, which is equal to 25 degree. Okay, which is equal to 25 degree. So this is 25 degree. This is 25 degree. See here, since let this triangle OAB is the isosceles triangle. It is clear that OAB is the isosceles triangle because this is also radius and this is also radius. If two sides are equal, we can say that it is an isosceles triangle. Since OAB is an isosceles triangle, what happens? The opposite angles will be same. That is, angle OBA is equal to angle OAB, which is 25 degree. We have to find AOB. Right? We have to find AOB. So what's the sum of the angles of the triangle? It is equal to 180 degree. Sum of the angles of the triangle. So sum of angles of triangle AOB is equal to 180 degree. So what are the sum of the angles of triangle? That is angle OAB plus angle OBA plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. So we have to find the angle of AOB. We know that OAB and OBA is equal to 25 degree. So 25 degree plus 25 degree plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. So this is 50 degree. So bringing this 50 degree this side, it becomes minus. So 180 minus 50 degree is 130 degree. Therefore angle OAB is equal to 130 degrees. This is what they have asked us to find. This is the answer of the question. Okay. Now let us see the sixth sum. In a figure, O is the center of the circle with radius 5 cm. T is a point such that OT is equal to 13 cm and OT intersects the circle E. If AB is the tangent to the circle at E, find the length of AB. So they have given the diagram in your book. See, the diagram is like this. There is a circle and there is a point T. From that point they have drawn two tangents. So these are the tangents. From this point they have drawn two tangents. This is the point T and the center of the circle is O. So in your question they have given that the radius of the circle is 5 cm. Okay, so let this be the point Q and let this be the point, so this be the point P and let this be the point Q. So the distance from the center to the point T is 13 cm. Okay, so where the circle and this line meets is E. Okay, so there is a tangent here. In the point E, there is a tangent, that is AB. Okay, so in your question they have asked us to find the length of AB. That is, we have to find the length of this. We have to find the length of AB. Okay, so we know that the radius and the tangent, it makes the angle 90 degree. So it is 90 degree here, right? It is 90 degree here. We know that it is the radius of the circle is 5 centimeter. So it is 5 and this whole length is 13. So since this is 90 degree, we can use the Pythagoras theorem to find the value of PT. So in triangle, you have to take the triangle POT. POT using what theorem? Using Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem. See, these are the two sides and this is the opposite side of the angle. Therefore, this is the hypotenuse side. Therefore, OT square is equal to OP square plus PT square. So, what we have to find? We have to find PT square. So, bring this side. OT square minus OP square will be equal to PT square. What is OT? OT's value is 13. So, 13 square minus what is OP? OP is 5. So, OP square is 25. 13 square is 169 is equal to PT square. So what's the answer? PT square is equal to 165 minus 25 is, sorry, 169 minus 25 is 144. So taking square root on both sides, you will be getting PT is equal to 12 centimeter. So the whole value is 12. Okay, now we got this. After this, what we are going to do is, okay, now we are going to draw a line here. From O to A, we are going to draw an imaginary line. Okay, from O to A. It is clear that this is also a 90 degree. Because this is the radius and this is the tangent. Therefore, it also makes an angle 90 degree. So, from triangle OPA, so what's the hypotenuse side here? It is OA square. OA square is equal to OP square plus AP square. Okay, and from triangle, another one triangle OAE, we are going to take that. OAE, what is the hypotenuse side here? It is OA here. Therefore, OA square is equal to OE square plus AE square. Let this be 1 and let this be the second equation. See here, in both these equations, both the left hand side are same. Therefore, we can equate the right hand side. Okay, after equating, you will be getting so equate the right hand side. See here, both in the left hand side of these two equations, we are having the same term, that is OA square. Therefore, we are going to equate the right hand side, that is OP square plus AP square is equal to OE square plus AE square. Okay, see here OP and OE are the radius. Yes, the radius will be same, right? OP will be equal to OE. It is 5, the radius is 5 centimeter. Therefore, the radius are same. So, instead of this OE, we can write it as OP square. So, this 2 gets cancelled. So, the answer is AP square is equal to AE square. On taking square root, you will be getting AP is equal to AE. So, this is the condition that we are going to use here. AP is equal to AE. What we have found first, we have found using this right angle triangle POT, we found the value of the hypotenuse side OT. Sorry, we found the value of the side PT, and then using this imaginary line, we took that this as a right angle triangle, and we took this as a right angle triangle, and we used the Pythagoras theorem, and we found a condition that AP is equal to AE. Where is that? AP is equal to AE. These two are tangents from the point A. AP and AE are tangents from. Similarly, what we can prove? We can prove that if this is a point, okay, if this is the point B, okay, so then BE is equal to BQ, right? BE will be equal to BQ. That is also a tangent. Two tangents will be the same. The length of the two tangents from a point will be the same. So this is the point. These two are tangents. Therefore, this is also be equal to same. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to take the triangle AET. In triangle AET, ET. This is also 90 degree, right? Here it is also 90 degree. So AET is equal to AT square plus AE square plus ET squared. Okay, bring this, take ET on side. ET square is equal to AT square minus AE squared. See, A square minus, it is in the format of A square minus B square. It will be, we can expand this as A plus B into A minus B. That is AT plus AE into AT minus AE. What is AT plus AE? So instead of AE you can substitute AP, right? Here instead of AE you can substitute AP. What is AT plus AP? AT plus AP. That is, we divided the PT, the line PT as AP plus AT. So instead of AT plus AP we can write it as PT. PT into AT minus AE. What is ET square? We still didn't found the value of ET square, right? So ET is 8 centimeters. Since this is 5, what is this? This is radius. This whole centimeter is 13. This whole centimeter is 13. This is radius, it is 5. So 13 minus 5 will be this answer. So 13 minus 5 is 8. So this ET is 8. So ET square is 8 square equal to, what is PT? PT's value is 12. 12 into AT minus AE. 64 divided by 12 equal to AT minus AE. Okay, so AT minus AE is equal to 4 times 4 3 is 12, 4 1 is 4, 6. 16 divided by 3. Therefore, you can take this. AT minus AE is equal to 16 divided by 3. And we know that, what is AT plus AE? What is AT plus AE? AT plus AE, instead of AE, using that condition you can substitute AP. Therefore, AT plus AP will be equal to PT, right? It is equal to PT. What's the value of PT? It is 12. See these two equations, AT minus AE, AT plus AE. In your question they have asked us to find the value of AB. Right. So AB is 2 into AE. So it is enough if we find the value of AE. So we are going to find that. Let us see here. Let this be the third equation. Because at the first itself we took 2 equations, and let this be the fourth equation. Now see here, 3 minus 4. Equation 3 minus equation 4. In the left hand side, AT minus AE minus AT minus AE, and in the right hand side it is 16 minus 3 minus 12. See this 80 minus 80 gets cancelled. Minus 2AE is equal to 16 minus 36 divided by 3, which is equal to minus 20 divided by 3. So see here, here one minus is there and here one minus is there, we can get cancelled, and 2 into AE is equal to 20 divided by 3. So what is that? 2 into AE is the AB. AB can be written as 2 into AE, which is equal to 20 divided by 3 centimeter. Okay, somewhat confusing, but you have to be very clear with the sum. First, using this triangle, we found the value of PT. After that, using these two triangles, we got a condition AP is equal to AE. Then we took AT minus AE and took AT plus AE. After that, we simplified and got the value of AE. So after finding the AE, 2 into AE becomes AB. Okay, now let us see the seventh sum. So see the seventh sum. In two concentric circles, a chord of length 16 centimeter of larger circle becomes a tangent. So this type of sum we have seen an example, right? We have seen an example, this sum, but with different values. The same sum is given here. So this is going to be the assignment for you. Seventh sum is going to be the assignment for you. Two concentric circle means another one circle will be inscribed in this circle. Okay, so this be the center. Okay, a chord of the circle, the largest circle, will be the tangent to the inner circle. That is what they have given in your book. A chord of length 16 meter. So this is 8 centimeter, this is 8 centimeter. Because the total length is 16 centimeter, becomes a tangent to the smaller circle whose radius is 6. So this is 6. Okay, this is 6 centimeter. And then find the radius of the larger circle. That is, you have to find the radius of this larger circle. Very easy, right? See here, this is going to be the 90 degree because the tangent and the radius makes the angle right angle. So this is 90 degree, this is 6 and this is 8. We have to find this value. We can use the Pythagoras theorem and you can find this value, hypotenuse side. Okay, now let us do the 8th sum. 7th sum is the assignment for you. Now let us see the 8th sum. Two circles with center O and O dash of radii 3 cm and 4 cm respectively intersect at 2 points P and Q such that OP and O dash P are tangents to the two circles. Find the length of the common chord PQ. That is, there are two circles. This is one circle and let this be one circle. They are meeting at the point PQ. So the center of this is O and the center of this is O dash. Two circles of center with radius 3 centimeter. So this is the radius which is 3. This is also 3 and this radius of this circle is 4. Oh, this was given, right? 4 centimeter intersects at the point P and Q such that O, P and O dash P are the tangents. These two things are the tangents. So the length of the tangents is 3 and 4 respectively. Okay, intersect the two tangents of this. Find the common length of the chord. Common chord. So we have to find the length of this chord. So now let this be the line. Let us draw a line. So O dash. This line O dash is perpendicular to OQ. Let this point be R. Let that point be R. Okay, so see here, if this is the radius, if we take this as radius and this as tangent to this circle, in the circle ki is tangent, but this is the radius. So radius and the tangent makes 90 degree. It makes 90 degree. So we know this value and this value, we can find this value, right? So before that, let us take PR is equal to RQ is equal to X. Okay, this value PR equal to RQ is equal to X. So if we found X, then what's the value of PQ? PQ is equal to 2 into X. And then we have to find the value of O dash. In triangle OPO dash, it is right angled at P is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, by Pythagoras theorem, O dash square is equal to OP square plus O dash P square, which is equal to 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16, which is equal to 25. Therefore, O dash is equal to, taking square root on both sides, you will be getting 5. So this whole length is 5. Okay, now let us take ORSY. Now let us take ORSY. Then what happens to the O dash R? It will be 5 minus Y. It will be 5 minus Y. So now we are going to take the triangle, this PRO dash. We are going to take the triangle PRO dash. Triangle PRO dash. It is right angled at, see here, these two are perpendicular, therefore this is 90 degree and this is also 90 degree, right? So what's that? OP or O dash. In that OP is the hypotenuse, therefore O dash P square is equal to P R square plus R O dash square. Okay, what is O dash P square? It is 16. What is PR? PR is X, therefore X square plus what is R O dash? R O dash is 5 minus Y the whole square, which is equal to X square plus 25 plus Y square minus 10Y. Okay, so what's the answer? X square plus Y square minus 10Y equal to, bringing this side, what happens? Minus of 25 minus 16 is minus 9. Let this be the first equation. Now let us take the triangle this PRO. Let us take the another triangle PRO. It is right angled at R. R is equal to 90 degree. Therefore the same thing. OP square is equal to PR square plus R O square, which is equal. So what is OP square? OP square is 3 square, which is 9, which is equal to PR square is X square plus Y square. So X square plus Y square is equal to 9. Now let us take this as 2. Okay, now let us take this as 2. After this, what we have to find? See 2. So now let us do 2 minus 1. What's the equation 2? The on side is X square plus Y square and there minus X square minus Y square plus 10Y equal to 9 minus of minus 9. So see here X square gets cancelled, Y square minus Y square. So 10Y is equal to 18. Y is equal to 18 divided by 10, which is equal to 1.8. Okay, so the value of Y is 1.8. Yes, so the value of Y is 1.8. You can substitute it here, right? Yes, see here X square plus 1.8 the whole square is equal to 9. So X square is equal to 9 minus 1.8 the whole square, which is equal to, so answer of X will be, you have to square this and you have to minus 9 minus that value. The answer is 4.8 centimeter. Okay, the answer is 4.8 centimeter. If you want, I will do it. So it is 424. Sorry, it is 324. That is 3.24. So 9.00, 3.24, 10, 9 and becomes 8. 6. So if you do that 1.8 into 1.8, you will be getting the answer, and 9 minus 1.8 the whole square, and after that you have to take the square root also. After that you have to take the square root also, therefore you will be getting 4.8 as the answer. Okay, so with this we are going to complete this exercise. So 7th sum is the assignment for you. So we can see the remaining sums in the next class. Thank you, students.